ITW acquired Devcon in the 70s. Over the years, we've expanded the product portfolio. We offer a number of different products. This is the Danvers, Massachusetts facility. This is where Devcon was founded in the 1950s. Al Creighton was a founder of Devcon. He was looking for a safe alternative to welding. One of his friends who had been in the army, who had survived the perils of war, died while he was welding a fuel tank. And this is what drove Al to look for a safe, non-flammable alternative to welding. And that's how plastic steel was born.
Our plastic steel putty, this was our first product, commonly used to rebuild pumps, pipes, chutes. You can drill it, tap it, machine it. Pretty much wherever there's metal, you can use this product.
In the production of our Devcon Plastic Steel A, the process begins in formulation. And we're using powder fillers, we use beaded products, as well as metal fillers. We do use curing agents, liquid curing agents, as well as liquid resins. Generally, our products are made in a 200-gallon can. We also have a 100-gallon can, depending on the batch size. The formulator then uses a variety of different equipment to actually utilize and move these cans and move the raw materials as well. The formulator puts in our first liquid resin. From there, we add our steel fillers into the product. The product is then mixed for a specified time frame, and we use actually a double planetary dual head mixer. This is to decrease the dispersion as to not aerate the batch too much. Upon completion of the batch, the operator is then instructed to take a sample of the material.
Quality is it's a very big focus here. For that product, we'll check the viscosity, we'll check the cure, and we'll check the sag just to make sure that the material that we're shipping out the door is performing to our customers' expectations. So once we check all three of those and we verify that they're in spec, then we'll release the product for packaging and shipping.
The next step in our process, once we have approval from QC, our can is then moved into our production area. It is set up by one of our lead operators. Once it is set up, we actually use a volumetric filler to fill the product into 12-ounce jars. There are two parts to each product. We have an adhesive and a resin. As of now, we do run the resin and the curing agent in tandem. This allows for a much cleaner and more efficient packaging process overall. Those jars are labeled. They're then filled. The next step in that process, they receive a cap from our cap machine, and then they are pushed forward towards our box machine. When they reach the box machine, an operator is placing the material inside an inner box. Once it's in that inner box, it receives whatever components go with that product, instructions, scrapers, brushes, and from that point, we place it through the box machine, and then it's placed into a master carton of 6. It receives a lot code to ensure quality and traceability. It is then prepped and then stored for our customers all around the world. Motion is not only a close customer, but they're also a very close supplier. We order things from Motion, such as casters for our cans, which without those, we obviously cannot operate. We also order motors and various other components that allow us to maintain an efficient production line.